r/NoSleep. Posted by you/NoMoreCakeForYou. I can hear what shadows say. I wish I couldn't. I'm just a normal teenager, okay? I go to school, I have good friends, I do my work, and I have a job. I'm completely normal. And maybe if I keep saying that, it'll be true. You see, it all started 2 weeks ago. I was walking from school to my family's restaurant that I work at. Just like every other day, right? Well, that was when I realized I left my phone with my friend, Juniper. No big deal, Junie lives a few blocks down from where I am now. So of course, I turned around and started towards their house. Junie and I have been friends since we were 11, so I know exactly where their house is and when they usually get home. I looked at my watch. 3:17 p.m. Junie usually gets home around 3:15, so it was perfect timing. When I got to their house, I greeted their mother. She's deaf, so I learned a bit of ASL to talk with her. She's usually quite bubbly and warm, but today she seemed cold and distant. Very out of character for her, but I thought she probably just had a bad day. I walked into Junie's room and a putrid smell hit me. When I walked in a bit more, I saw them sitting on their bed staring at the ground. Specifically, their shadow. "Junie?" I asked. No reply. "Junie, are you okay?" I said again. I took a step closer and put my hand on their shoulder. This time, they looked up at me. But their eyes, pitch black. And that's not a metaphor. Their eyes were literally as dark as, well, their shadow. I remember jumping back in fear, hearing a shriek, and then waking up in my bed at night. I was covered in cold sweat, and I was shivering. Bzzzzzzzzzzzzzzzzzzz. When I picked up my phone, I saw that an unknown number had texted me. I also noticed it had been 3 days. Junie and I used to text in Morse code, so I'm fluent. That's how I know this message translates to "Do you remember?" Who the fuck texts that at 3 a.m.? This time it was a call. Now, I really shouldn't have picked up, but I was over whatever was going on. "Hello?" I asked, scared shitless. No answer. I hung up. The next few days are a blur, but I vividly remember the first time I heard them. "You're next," I heard a whispery voice say. I turned around and no one was there. Well, except my shadow. I stared at my shadow. "You're next," it said louder. Now I know, I sound completely insane when I say this, but I could see it smile. I'm not even sure how I know it was a smile, I could just feel it in my bones. "You're next, and you'll take my place," it said. "No, not really," I tried to say in the most calm voice I could muster. "Oh, just wait, and enjoy the warmth of the sun before you're me. It's cold down here," it said. And just like that, with a cloud passing above me, the shadow was gone. That was about a week ago. Now I hear everyone's shadows. They tell me secrets. Horrible secrets. Ones you wouldn't share with anyone. I know my principal is having an affair. I know my classmate is planning a school shooting next Thursday. I know my dad is about to kill my mother. I know my sister's been starving herself. I know my friend is scamming old people out of their money, and using it on drugs. They tell me everything and anything because, and I quote, "You're next, so we can trust you." They've told me that they already took Juniper. They told me that I was a shadow once. They told me that everyone was once a shadow and will be a shadow once again. And that made me realize. "Do you remember?" Was referring to remembering being a shadow. I assume the message was sent from Junie. The real Junie. The Juniper I've been friends with since grade 6. And Junie, if you're reading this, I just want to say you were my best friend and I hope we meet again, because whatever's in your body now sure as hell isn't you. People think reading others' minds would be great. Or knowing someone's secrets could be useful. But the truth is, it makes you afraid. I know what my friends are capable of now. And I'm afraid I'm next in line. r/glitch in the Matrix. Posted by you/NoMoreCakeForYou. People in my neighborhood just freeze sometimes. Sometimes I'll be in the car or taking a walk when I'll see people just completely frozen. Nothing else around them freezes, just them. Sometimes they're walking their dogs, sometimes they water their garden, but they're frozen. It happens maybe twice a month? Like a few weeks ago, I was in the car, and I looked over and saw this dude just standing there with his dog. Neither he nor the dog moved. He stood there for a good 30+ minutes, because he was still there when I came back from the fast food run. And a few weeks before that, I saw 4 people having a conversation where they were facing each other and one person's mouth was open like they were speaking, but no sound was coming out and they were all eerily still.